Hey, we're going to look at a couple plays from the Packers win over the Chiefs. Thrilling win over the Chiefs, really. I guess I'll just say that. But here we go. I have two plays. Packers ran a concept like this a couple different times in the game. We're going to watch it. First one here is going to be a check down to Dylan. Roughly there. They're going to be, right now, the Chiefs are having, looks like single high. They're going to rotate this and do a two high. They got the two defenders on the outside who they're going to run off with those guys. They're looking at those deep curl routes. Dump down to Dylan, and then Dylan ends up picking up 14 yards. Really nice run after the catch from A.J. Dillon, who had a really nice game, put together a really nice stretch of games here. So what they're doing, they hit one of these earlier as well. They've been running these more. This is not something I saw before this year. These kind of deep stop, deep curl routes work well against specific kind of coverage. And so they hit one earlier against what started as a too high. I think it ended up quarters coverage. And so you're kind of running those off and you're waiting for these guys to kind of drop back and you hit behind them. Then what they're going to do here, I think that's Kraft then, kind of block up. Then he's going to release, I believe, as kind of an escort for underneath, which is something the Packers have been doing quite a bit of this year. So you get this little swing from Dylan. Tucker Kraft will be kind of the lead blocker leaking out off of there. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at what the defense ends up doing. So we've got hooks, block, leak out to block, swing. Defense is going to end up dropping, I think, here. And then these guys are going to run off here as well. So you got this kind of, I don't know, maybe that's a quarters look, I guess. It's going to be kind of rotate to too high. We're going to be looking at, I believe, so this man right here. We're going to his eyes when Tucker Kraft releases and kind of what he's looking at here. So let's run this now that we know what we're looking at here. And we'll stop it and all that. So we got block. Again, these guys run off. You see those there, these deep hooks. Eyes turned in. He's going to bail. Eyes turned in, bail. He's already rotating back. He's rotating back. And we can see right here, these eyes right here, backfield. He's also looking backfield. They're reading whatever keys they're looking at, but they're looking backfield. We're going to look at Tucker Kraft on the edge, who's going to try to leak out to block and just gets tripped up. He ends up falling. He gets thrown down right there, taken off balance. But, again, he disengages. He's looking backfield. He is looking backfield. Got this guy then going over here. So we've got a couple eyes in the backfield. This guy here now, corner who ran off for the curl, they're going to take away the curl, has his back turned. He's turned around. Same way as this guy over here. Back turn. You got these two high here. This guy's got his back turn to take this deep, what he thinks is his deep route from Christian Watson. Then Watson's going to stop right there. But back turned, what does that give us? Man, it certainly looks like we've got a whole bunch of space right there, doesn't it? So, Love is then going to kind of work around. Kraft is down. I'm just going to throw this to A.J. Dillon. Makes a man miss. And then run forward. We'll watch it from this back angle, and then we'll look at the next play here. Little motion there from Ben Sims. Fake the handoff. See, there's Watson up there. See his eyes. He's got just went off Tucker Kraft. He's looking there. Eyes down here. We know that guy is getting ready to turn. He's got back turn there. Kraft is falling, who is going to leak out to like block. And we got the swing there. Love's looking at all this. Check it down. Man, cut right back inside. Kraft then kind of blocks to give him a little extra room. Nicely done. All right, man. Now, towards the end of the fourth quarter, I mean, we can see right here, listen, 24-19. We got 1st and 10. Packers been leading all game. Chiefs trying to make a game of it. What do they end up doing? Well, about what we just saw before, with a little different. Got these deep curl routes here. Tucker Kraft on a little Ole block. Ball looks like is overthrown. We're going to take a look at that. So a couple differences here. For one, okay, we got the hooks. Now the Chiefs are going to be, they had a single high in the last one, but they did rotate a guy back. They're just going to leave single high. You know, the last one they would have taken him there, or this guy would have gone over, and you drop this guy out, or whatever. Right now, it's really only going to be single high. I think cover 3, if I'm not mistaken. Bad at coverages, talking generics, but we're going to get the same kind of read here. So we got single high, but they're going to turn their backs and run with. Now, with off of that as well, Tucker Kraft, block. And now he's going to release. He's not releasing a block. That's really bad. He's not going to release the block. He's going to release vertically. up the field because they saw before. What do we see? Eyes in the backfield, eyes in the backfield. No one was looking at Tucker Kraft on the block. They were looking back here at A.J. Dillon, who was working that swing underneath. So, looking for the same thing here, man. There we go. Tucker Kraft, block. Got eyes down. Got the backs turned, funneling towards that safety. Backs are turned, looking for that deep route, and they're going to run that little curl. He's bailing there. Again, man, we got flat feet there. Nice big open spot here. So again, Tucker Kraft, instead of looking to block, he's going to release. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. He's going to release. Jordan Love, throw. He makes a decision to throw there. Right? Now what it looks like to me, I've seen this. We've seen this before in Green Bay, even under Rodgers and stuff. You got him looking inside here. He's on the inside. I think he's looking for Kraft to take this up vertically to from the outside. Kraft ends up working back inside and then tries to get up there. So we'll do those two different lines. So we got again. I think that's what he's looking at. Love is going to throw that route. Kraft is going to work over and up, which doesn't get him to the same spot at the same time. Love's feet are set. He's ready to throw. You got Kraft there. I don't know what the call was, but this looks exactly like what he's looking for here. So yeah, let's see where watch Kraft. So he kind of bends out, work back in. Ball's in the air at this point. Kraft's looking. Ball ends up out here. Kraft can't get there in time. See where that ball lands? I mean, it really would have hit there. Now, instead of Kraft working inside, imagine he works to the outside where that natural thing is taking him. We're playing with hypotheticals here, which is a dangerous way to live, but that looks like that's a better throw. That looks like a much better throw if Kraft breaks the outside. Again, I don't know what the call is. I don't know what they're looking for, but I think based on the throw, based on when that's released, based on the leverage, and you can see him kind of arcing outside here, I think Love's looking there. Kraft ends up working inside, and it's just so then the ball gets put out here. Kraft is here. It just the timing and the spacing doesn't work out quite right. It looks like a bad throw. I mean, honestly, I was watching this live, and I thought this was defensive pass interference. Why don't they call this? It really doesn't look that bad. He kind of gets his hands on a little bit as he passes through, but really the problem here, and Kraft is looking for a flag as well. The problem to me looks like that Kraft bends that back inside, tries to work inside under the defender as opposed to outside over the defender. So a little miscommunication in the route there. Love throws outside. Kraft breaks inside. It's not quite there. But a really, really nice call against this throw. And you can see where that ball is put there, which again is likely where Kraft is if he works outside. Really nice call, working off some tendencies that the Chiefs had shown against this specific look with some of the alignment stuff they had shown earlier. So I really like this call, even if it didn't work out. Big fan. This was one that was immediately like, oh, that's cool. What they do there? So really fun seeing this was tied back to an earlier concept. So I hope you enjoyed this little look, and I'll talk to you maybe with something else this week. We'll see.